morning everyone. Today we're going to have a little go running around the new London expansion. Here's the Zwift screen, that's me, the orange runner there, and I'm standing at the start banner. I've already run 350 metres just to get myself warmed up. Okay, so here we go. So we're under the start banner and walk away. I'm running, he's walking. This is the London course. Recently expanded, so there's now a section that goes past Harrods. The way we're going today, we're going to be running along the Thames with the Thames on our left, and then we're going to turn right and we're going to go up past Sloane Square tube station, and then we'll have Harrods on our right hand side, and we'll turn right and then we'll run through Kensington, underneath Hyde Park corner, and then back into central London that way. See, one of the new features of Zwift is people on the streets, either supporters or just random members of the public going about their daily business. Makes the feel of Zwift much more realistic. It's very nice to have people on the roads. Nice view of the embankment there. Zwift is lots of things. Zwift is a game. Zwift is a training tool. You connect with real runners, real cyclists all over the world in real time. You can chat to people. Zwift is a racing environment. So regularly, every day, there are races. Not running yet. Running is still in beta mode. But cycling, there are races where you can race in real time against real people all across the world. As long as you have a turbo trainer, either a smart one or even a dumb one. Smart one means it's connected to the computer via Bluetooth, and the computer controls the resistance of the bike. A dumb trainer is just one of those plastic trainers that you stick your bike on and you pedal, and you can alter the resistance yourself. You can see at the bottom of the screen there, I've got a choice of which way to go, but I've already selected the route that I want to take, so I don't need to press any of those buttons. I will automatically go on the route I've selected. So we're coming up to Trafalgar Square now. And there's Nelson's column in the background. There's Big Ben, Houses of Parliament. This is Parliament Square. We've just passed the Cenotaph. Just over 6k into our run. Generally trying to keep my heart rate fairly low. Just want to keep it right in the middle there. That yellow colour signifies I'm right in the middle, zone 3, which is like a steady pace. We're not reaching threshold, we're not going anaerobic. 8 kilometres in, 47 minutes. So this is Sloane Square, and the new course, the new extension. We'll run up here, and then Harrods will be on the right in a few minutes. 9 kilometres, 52.5 minutes into the run, keeping the heart rate nice and steady, and the pace nice and even, which isn't hard on a treadmill, is it really? Just don't touch the controls. We're just passing Harrods on the right now. This is Knightsbridge we're running through, and we're heading towards Hyde Park Corner. 10k in, 57.5 minutes. Heart rate is still right in the middle there. Okay, so that's Hyde Park on the left. We're now going into an underpass to go underneath Hyde Park Corner. Hyde Park Corner is a very busy intersection leading up to the north to Oxford Street and then to Camden Town. and south down to Victoria Station and Buckingham Palace and Westminster. Just a little word on foot pods. There are two ways you can access running on Zwift. One is via a Bluetooth foot pod or Bluetooth chest strap, which measures cadence. Something like the Wahoo Ticker X or the Polar Stride Sensor foot pod. Or you can use Ant Plus and use your standard Garmin foot pod or whatever Ant Plus foot pod you have. Since day one though, there have been issues with distance and speed calculation. Although you might calibrate your foot pod so it works with your running watch, that's not necessarily the case with Zwift. And so you will find that your accuracy for distance and speed is not quite there yet with Zwift. But my advice is not to sweat it. Don't worry about it, just run. Enjoy the run, enjoy running through the streets of London or on the hills of Watopia. Get your fitness workout done. Don't worry about how fast you're going or what time you're doing or what pace you're doing. Your heart rate is often a good measure of how hard you're working. So maybe rely on that if you want to say, I want to do a hard workout or an easy workout. 12 kilometres in, 1 hour and 9 minutes just about. Nice steady heart rate still. I think we'll do about 4 more kilometres, make it 10 miles, and then we'll call it a day. We are still running on new road. I think we're heading back into Trafalgar Square now. Okay, here we are, Trafalgar Square on the left. So we're now back into old territory. So that's taken us just over 12.5 kilometres to run the new course. 13 kilometres and it's raining in London. In real life it's absolutely boiling out here and I'm sweating like a pig. There's the cenotaph. That's the tomb of the unknown soldier. The Queen and the Prime Minister lay a wreath there every November. And as you view it, Downing Street would be on your left or on the runner's right. Not only is it raining, but it's foggy. So you can't see Westminster Abbey, which is right in front of us. There's Big Ben. 14 kilometres, 1 hour, 19.5 minutes. 2 kilometres to go. Heart rate is just creeping up. So I feel like I'm working a bit harder now. Getting a little bit tired now. But I don't want to aggravate my knee, so I'm keeping it steady. So we're heading over the bridge and we're going to go probably up Box Hill for a little bit. We'll probably end up finishing halfway up the hill. This is where Zwift cheats just a little bit on the London course. You would have to run an awful long way to get to Box Hill in real life, but we use a little underground trickery to get there. Okay, 15 kilometres done, just a kilometre left and we're coming out of the tunnel into the countryside of Surrey. 1 hour 25 minutes gone. Heart rate is 156 BPM. Lovely and sunny in Surrey. Just a word on elevation in Zwift running. It makes no difference. So, as yet, because Zwift running is beta, if you run up a hill, your speed stays the same, your cadence stays the same, nothing changes, and of course because you're on a treadmill you don't feel the hill unless you manually raise the inclination of the treadmill. Wouldn't worry about that yet. I'm sure something is in the pipeline. My guess would be an algorithm, which means that when you start going up a hill, Zwift automatically slows you down somehow. But at the moment, if you run quite fast, you can sometimes overtake some of the slower cyclists on hills. It's tempting to sprint to do 200 metres in 40 seconds, but I'm not going to. Do please subscribe to the Zwift Rides YouTube channel. And if you like running, to the Film My Run YouTube channel. I do marathons, I do ultra races, and I film a lot of them in real life, out in the real world. I have done a marathon on Zwift. You can watch that as well on the Zwift Rides channel. And in fact, there is a shorter version on the Film My Run channel. If you've got any questions or comments, do comment down below. Give this video a like. There we are, that's 10 miles done. We'll just creep up a bit just to make sure we get 10 miles in. That's it, guys. Thanks for joining me. There you can see where we ran. Just to the bottom of Box Hill there. 1 hour 31 minutes, 16.2k, which is around about 10 miles according to Zwift, but probably around about 9 miles in real life, I would have thought. Anyway, take care guys, and we'll see you again sometime. Bye bye.